Auto insurance company insures an automobile worth 15,000 for 1 year under a policy with 1,000 deductible. During the policy, there's a 0.04 chance of partial damage to the car and a 0.02 chance of total loss. If there's a partial damage, the amount of damage follows this PDF. Calculate the expected claim amount. So the expected claim amount will be the loss minus the deductible for most situations in case of partial damage. But that will only be when the loss is between 1 and 15. So since they say that the damage is in thousands, so 1 actually means 1,000, 15 means 15,000 in these representations. So if the loss is bigger than 1,000, which means if X is bigger than 1 and less than 15,000 was the value of the car, so then this is the partial loss situation. And in this case, the claim amount will be loss minus the deductible. So the deductible was 1,000. But if there's a total damage, then it will be just 14, because 15,000 is the value of the car and 1,000 is the deductible, and then you will be paid 14 if the loss is 15. And these are the only two scenarios where there will be a claim amount. So I've not written the parts where the claim amount will be 0. Now, there's a 0.04 probability of partial loss, so 0.04 probability of this first situation, and a 0.02 probability of total loss. So the expected claim amount will be 0.04 times the expected value of Y in case of partial loss, which is here, plus 0.02 times expected value of Y in case of total loss. So 0.04, so expected Y in case of partial loss will be here. So it's X minus 1 times the PDF plus, and then 0.02 times expected value in case of total loss, which we know is 15 minus 1. So we earlier learned a shortcut for integration by parts if you have X EAX. Now, if you have X plus K EAX, it's just the same. In that shortcut, we replace X with X plus K. So over there, it was X EAX, and we had X EAX over A minus EAX over A squared. Here, instead of X, we'll have X plus K in the product here. So in this case, K is -1 and A is -half. So you will have, I first multiplied the 0.04 and the 0.5003. So that gave me the 0.020012. And then the shortcut was saying X plus K, which is X minus 1, EAX over 2. So E negative X by 2 divided by -half. So that's multiplying by -2. And then we had a minus sign, and EAX over A squared. So E negative X by 2 divided by -half square, which is +4. And the negative was from the formula. So when you substitute the limits, we finally end up with 0.329. So remember, the value was in thousands. So actually that means that the claim amount, the expected claim amount will be 329. And if we look at the choices, 328 is by far the closest. And this time they are the ones who did some roundings. And because of that, they got 328. The answer, if you don't get any, don't do any rounding, is actually 328.5. So this was 0.3285. I rounded it to 0.329. So we haven't done anything wrong. They're the ones who rounded, and that's why we're a little bit off. But these answers will always be of a nature that even if there is rounding, you should be able to spot the correct choice.